The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. A good spot here, second and a yard. Play action now with Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Play fake. It's... Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Rodgers on 1st down. This one caught by Lazard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They give to Hall. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They face 2nd down and 7. Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Rodgers on 4th down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. He gets free inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen.
Conklin goes in motion. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs. And
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rodgers now. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's 2. Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. The master of play action, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Conklin. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Rodgers going up top again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and 3rd down coming up. A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw here is complete.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
Play action now with Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On play action, Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is third and 10. Now Rodgers gets that one to the veteran Lazard.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Again, it's Rodgers. That's taken in. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, Rodgers. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's got it. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Rodgers on first down. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline,
and we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This one caught by Lazard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 62 yards. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be so it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he will score. Game on. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Second and a yard. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Yards are hard to come by there. They'll work it down to the 37-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Look them up on a second down and 8. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So a win here for the Dolphins.